Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Devongunsmith Diaries. Today we have a Miroku 7000 SP and the complaint is it keeps falling open when firing. So let's get into it.
If you enjoy the content, don't forget, like, subscribe and click the notification bell.
Right, so let's have a look at this and see what we can ascertain. This is going to call for the butt plate to come off. I'll be a second. Alright, that proved rather difficult, so I'll get there in the end. Right then, lovely. Sometimes you've got screwed, it just won't let go, so that's what happened there. Rookie error. I need that to turn the action. So now I can look at what's going on with it reassembled and see if it is the lock or whether there's something else occurring. Hey, look at that. It's a Miroku. You've got to drop it in like that, haven't you? God, it's all coming back to me now. There you go. Right. Well, that seems surprisingly tight. First things to do, must check to see if it's off the face. Going to need a bit of paper for that. So first find a bit of paper. Used to be a fiver, I just don't see cash these days. Alright, so oops. See how difficult it is when you're trying to do it in front of a camera. Come on. That's super tight, actually. That doesn't seem to be my issue. You never know, do you? Right, I'm going to put a block up. Put a block up here. Struggling to do this one-handedly. That doesn't feel like it's necessary. That's pretty damn tight. Nothing wrong with that action. So what's going on here then? That's a puzzle, isn't it? How does it open itself without the lock on the lump engaging properly? Could this be a full strip down? Uh-oh. I don't know if I want a full strip down. That's a bit of a job. Puts the price up, that's for sure. Let's just see what we get into. I don't know. That does feel tight. Normally it's very slack on the action when you cock the gun. That's usually a giveaway, and that makes it a fairly easy diagnosis. Okay. Right, so there is a bit of wear on the slide. Right, so I'm doing this back to front upside down. If you look in there, if I can get the light right, there is some wear there. And it could be that. Or, oh no, it seems okay there too. It's a bit of wear. I'm going to make this a quick one. And, oh yeah, there is a bit of wear on there. My customer keeps texting me, so when's it ready? 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 Now, okay, there's a little bit. I'm going to show you a quick fix. We'll probably come back to this video at a later date, part 2. This is the butcher's way, or otherwise known as moving metal with a little hammer. So this is a quick fix, and I need to not have the camera under my nose. Really, I need to get looking into this. So I'm going to just have a look under the jeweler's loop with this in my own time. 2 seconds. Okay, let's see if I can get this for the YouTube guys. Right, this is going to be a fairly quick fix. I can't catch it on the loop. Oh, there it is. See that? There's a lump of rubbish right in the bottom of the lump. So all that needs cleaning out. A little bit of light filing in the bottom, just in the trench, just to make sure it's clean. And then, just for safety, I'm going to move metal here and here, just to tighten up the face. A tiny bit, guys. Get on the comments if you disagree with this. This is a trick that's been used for centuries by gunsmiths. Just gently bring that metal forward there and there, just by a nudges. And I think that could be that quick a fix. I'll check a few things while I'm here, make sure that there's no other untoward problems. But as it turns out, it's not going to be the lock. It's all this filth in here that's built up. Can you see? Can you see what it is? There you go. See that crap in the bottom? It's got to be that. Don't know if I can get the camera to respond to this in a wobbly vision. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I think I caught it. That doesn't help, guys. All that crud. I was thinking it was going to be a big old strip down, and it seems like it's just really dirty. Oh yeah, there's some rusty patches in there. That's what's stopping it from closing, all that rubbish. And in fact, there's a little dimple there. Oops, sorry. Little dimple there where it's been pushing off. I don't know whether you can just see that there. So, ideally you don't do it in front of a camera, but just move that metal tightly forward just a tiny bit. Bearing in mind, I've got an awful lot of value. Whoops. Trade insurance to back me up. Do not do this at home. No. But that is how you would do it in the outback, in the absence of anybody, or up in the Highlands of Scotland where you can't get it to a gunsmith. You just tap that off and it will tighten it up. That's the quickest way of fixing it. So this has to be one of the shortest videos I've done. Let's have a look and see whether that's fixed it. So just to check this, we're going to pop this back on. Remember, it's a Miroku, so you've got to, on these older ones, you've got to turn it upside down. Okay, yeah, it is still quite, it's a bit dry too, so I'm going to put a bit of grease on it. And it'll tidy up for Jason, my customer. And what we're going to do first, in cases like this, just check the trigger pull. 3.5. Can't remember if this is an inertia one or not. Okay, I forget. Do that again, see what happened there. Right. 3.5 and 3.5, absolutely perfect trigger pulls, not a problem. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the inertia weight. So that shows it's not necessarily a spring problem or a failing, it's simply the lump was just not engaging properly. So this just goes in, this just becomes a very short service request. And a little bit of oil, a little bit of grease, make sure it's lubricated. Let's treat myself to a new it's okay. Must spare no expense and treat myself to a new cotton stick, I think. Earwax raker. Okie doke, so it seems a bit easier now. I've put a bit of oil in it. Now to wipe off the excess oil. Not too much to be left behind. You don't want oil working into the stock. So you take off the excess surface oil that's already worked its way in where you need it. So that's lovely. Reassemble. That could do with a little drop of oil just there, actually. Right up there. Okay. It's very dry, this gun, so I think just bringing up the metal will probably fix it in this instance. And my customer's been given strict instructions to bring it back if there's any problems. No extra charge. Because that's the risk with quick jobs. If you do a quick job and it, for some reason you've missed anything, what turns out to be a quick job is not a quick job at all. Okay, so you will have noticed that I lightly blued these barrels up because they were a little bit warm. Basically, I throw in a freebie like that when the job is effectively below my minimum asking price for work. So I charge a minimum of an hour for any work because I don't know where I'm going with it. So where I've got a situation where the work is fairly straightforward, and that is a fairly sort of honest to goodness guerrilla gunsmithing repair. Just make sure that that wear is gone and all that swarf is removed. Lubricate the action thoroughly because clearly it was a bit dry in there and it was scraping up swarf. So I had a little freebie, which is just a cosmetic cleanup of the barrels. That's a simple degrease, scour with hot water, dry, apply some bluing salts, oil, job done. That is not a full bluing job. That is a cosmetic bluing job. I have to always thump it into people's brains, you know. That's cosmetic. That's just a end of season tidy up, make it look nice. If you're going to go around, there's a lot of these guys with very rough hands. Mine are nice and soft from all this oil I'm always working in. If you're getting dirt, if you know, blood, anything like that on the barrels will erode all that in no time. If you keep a nice gun oil like I have here, and just keep them oiled up at all times, that'll last you a while. It's not guaranteed. It's a free job, guys. It's a freebie I've added to add value to the cost he's paying for a minimum charge, okay? Which is 1 hour's work. So you get a little extra if the job turns out all right. Your gun looks a bit tidier when it comes back. Anyway, I hope that one's been of benefit to you. Sometimes they're not all big jobs and sometimes they're just fairly straightforward. If I was doing a full service, I'd clean all this out with a phosphor bronze brush and clean it. This is just a very short service, 1 hour required. And the job was to fix that. On other jobs, I've got a checkering job coming soon, so hopefully I'll be able to show you that one. And so that'll be good. That's all, guys. Till next time, thanks very much.